guys, my name is Alice and I wanted to share my experience with the guitar as a former pianist and a current cellist. So have you guys ever just scrolled on your Instagram Reels or your TikTok feed and you'd see those cool self-taught guitarists who are posting covers and tutorials and go damn, how cool would it be to learn an instrument by yourself? Right, so that's what I was thinking, and I took it upon myself to learn the guitar without any help from teachers and no pressure from parents. For example, she's so cool. Okay, so how did I get started with my guitar journey? When I started, I didn't even have a guitar, so I had to go out and buy one. I did my research, and although I originally did want to get an electric guitar because I wanted to replicate those cool videos I was seeing online, I figured out that acoustic was actually better for beginners, and that is because it helps you build up your calluses. And once you've built up your calluses and you know what's going on, you can very easily switch to electric or classical or whatever you want. So when I was buying this, I set a budget of around $300. I got this for $310. It's a Yamaha acoustic. It's great. Brands like Yamaha or Fender have a very large and diverse catalog where you can choose from online, or you can go in person, which I do recommend. I went to my local art store. You can go to Cosmos along McQuaid, buy a guitar that will last you a while and has good sound. If you go in person, the employees will very readily help you, and you can decide one that fits your budget or your needs. As for picking, when I first started, I had 6, and then I lost a few, but using picks on your guitar is very helpful for beginners because you can focus on this hand and you can focus on your strumming, just simple up and downs. After you're comfortable with that, you can switch to fingerstyle, which is very cool, or you can just start strumming with your thumb. You can play anywhere, you don't need to bring a pick, right? As for tuning, the tuning picks are up here, 6 of them. I recommend going to the App Store, finding a free tuner app. There are many good ones. I personally use Guitar Tuna because I've been using that since my cello days. Guitar Tuna also has any other string instrument, so if you do play another instrument, for me, cello, just switch up the settings and you can use it for both. Very convenient. So I would say I have a pretty extensive musical background. I've been playing piano since I was 5. I've played the cello for around 5 years now. I know when a chord sounds off. I have a pretty good feeling for timing, dynamics, but especially if guitar is your first instrument, take it slowly. I took it slowly as well. Whenever you're learning a new instrument, slow, right? I set YouTube videos to 0.5 speed. I would use a metronome. Focus on your tuning, on your placement of your fingers, timing. Focus on training your ear as well if it's your first instrument. As for teachers, I didn't have a teacher. Of course, having a teacher for anything is good because personal feedback, right? But YouTube is plenty. There are so many tutorials online. There are a bunch of channels who focus on specific things. Marty's Music is really good for beginners. I went through his entire beginner acoustic guitar playlist and it helped me learn chords, and I got to go at my own pace, and he was pretty slow as well, which is pretty good for beginners. There are also other channels such as Gareth Evans, who focuses on fingerstyle and is great because he has a bunch of tutorials on specific songs, techniques, and yeah. I also got a Udemy course, which was pretty helpful as well. There are a bunch of online resources that you can utilize, and having a teacher is really not necessary if you don't have the budget. Okay, so tip number 1, keep a consistent schedule. I had a huge problem with this when I was first learning guitar because I used to be pushed by my parents and my teachers to stay on schedule with my weekly lessons. But learning an instrument by yourself means holding yourself accountable, taking responsibility, setting goals, or else you really won't know what you're doing. I used to practice for 2 hours a day for an entire week, and then I'd stop playing for 2-3 weeks or something. And I helped stop this by setting really low pressure goals for myself. I'd tell myself, oh, I only will play 10 minutes a day, or I'd play only on this specific day of the week, and then I start, and then I usually go way past what I initially set as my goal. And taking off the pressure of something helps you start, and starting is honestly the hardest part of anything. So try to keep a journal if possible, because this will help you stay consistent. It's also just fun to look back on, and it'll help you with your goals. And when setting goals, please be specific. Do not be vague. Don't be like, I'll improve by the end of the month. Okay, well, yes, but then it should be something specific, like I'll play 30 seconds of the song and sing along with it by the end of the month. So then you actually have something to meet. Okay, so last tip, play songs you like. This made my experience so much more enjoyable. I just loved hearing myself progress with the song that I actually knew and that I liked. And trust me when I say, a bunch of the songs you guys like probably have decently easy to learn guitar chords, as long as you know how, you know the strumming pattern. And some of my favorite beginner songs are Sailor Song, there's Riptide, classic, there's Yellow by Coldplay, there's Cranberries, there are a bunch of options. And I learned all of these by going onto YouTube, searching a tutorial, and trust me when I say there are so many. If you search up one song, you'd probably get a list of different tutorials. Just pick a channel that suits you. Or another tool you can use online is Ultimate Guitar. So many guitar players I know use this, and you can literally search up any song and you'd get the chord sheet for it, and there are tabs as well. And I recommend choosing the one with the most ratings, and you can auto scroll, transpose it, so many options. It's a great tool.